A new broom doesn't necessarily sweep clean. It can also bring dirt.
The new CIA Director John Ratcliffe, who has long argued the COVID virus most likely emerged from a Chinese lab, now leads the spy agency shifting its previous neutral stance on the pandemic origins. Over the weekend, U.S. media cited the new one's finding as saying the agency believes the totality of evidence makes a lab origin more likely than a natural origin. But they noted the assessment assigns a low degree of confidence to this conclusion, suggesting the evidence is deficient, inconclusive, and contradictory.
But the CIA's reputation means it is definitely in no position to make scientific assessments.
I was the CIA director. We lied, we cheated, we stole. It's like we had entire training courses.
What Mike Pompeo meant is they can't be trusted. Former U.S. defense official John Hammer also said the CIA is an organization that thrives on deception.
During the U.S. pursuit of bin Laden, the CIA famously staged a fake hepatitis vaccination program in Pakistan. And what they were actually doing was collecting DNA samples without informed consent in an attempt to track down bin Laden's family members.
False scientific claims have been the U.S. intelligence community's stock in trade. Though they and other U.S. government departments have been divided over the origins of the virus, the new CIA leadership spooked the science community with assessment only on analysts reviewing existing information. And there is actually no smoking gun evidence.
Last month, a 2-year investigation by a Republican-led committee on the pandemic produced a 520-page report defending the lab-like theory while offering no new direct evidence of a lab origin. Democrats on the same panel released their own report, concluding that the viruses studied at the Wuhan lab were distantly related to SARS-CoV-2.
It showed that
Dr. Anthony Fauci, U.S. government advisor during Trump's first term, also argued that it would be molecularly impossible.
Because they were distant enough molecularly that no matter what you did to them, they could never, ever become SARS-CoV-2.
The Chinese Foreign Ministry has backed the 2021 report on the China World Health Organization joint admission into the cause of COVID-19, calling it authoritative and widely acknowledged by the scientific community. The report concluded that the lab-like theory is, quote, extremely unlikely. The ministry also urged the U.S. to share its data with the WHO.
The U.S. needs to stop politicizing and weaponizing origins tracing at once and stop scapegoating others. The U.S. should voluntarily share its data with the WHO about suspected early cases in the U.S., clarify the questions concerning relevant U.S. biological labs, and give a responsible explanation to the world.
Tracing the virus origins has been always a scientific task that never been achieved. Now the U.S. withdrawing from the WHO is likely to complicate international health cooperation and create a more politicized space for the lab-like theory to spread. And the CIA is doing the science community no favors, nor rebranding the reputation by perpetuating a conspiracy theory.